trying to connect.
Could he hear you once you did that?
He said it started lagging, then he said it went off, so I don't know if it's on or not, but the green light's still on.
But he could hear you with that muted and them turned up?
We didn't get, that's what he said, he heard it when we shut that off. He said it stopped. We muted that, but he didn't say if he could hear me now. That's when we had to. Where's the AD? I bet if we switched over to that other network that's locked up, we could. We got no connection and nothing right now.
He's straight down there.
Yeah. Sitting.
Martin. He's walking away from you. See, I don't know if we're running or not because we don't have any viewers.
Yeah. So it's dialing. Test 1, 2. Check. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Working on the live stream.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah.
might have went home.
Yep.
My phone ain't working. You have to call him.
Okay.
Or text him. 4:04 left in the girls' first quarter. 9-4, St. Paul leads. Hutcherson with the ball, right wing, up top to Coombs. Now over to Carter, back into Coombs. Coombs looks to kick it out. Now she turns, spins, goes to the rim, and she's fouled. 3:50 left to go in the first. 9-4, Indians lead. If you're listening on the live stream, we apologize for the late start. 2 late junior high games, and we're having all kinds of trouble getting connected here as we are. I think we're finally up on the live stream, so we're going to broadcast on it. We're still trying to get back a hold of the station so we get live on the radio now. Coombs up the free throw line. First was too hard, and rebound goes to Crest. Crest brings the ball down to Fort. That is Goddard's. Goddard's over to left wing to Armstrong. Inside, shots up, but there's a foul on. Nope, foul. He said 2 shots, so apparently fouled on the shot. Shot was no good, so Goddard's is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 10-4, Indians up by 6. 3:37 left to go here in the first quarter. First shot up and on its way long, no good. Second shot on its way, no good. Rebound, St. Paul. Bradshaw with the basketball, crosses over, goes in, left-hand left, good. Claire Bradshaw, nice shot as she goes to the rim. Indians lead 12-4. And that's going to be a travel against Armstrong for Crest, and it'll go right back to the Indians. Left wing over to Struthers. Now all the way back over to Bradshaw, right wing. Dribbles in. Pass back to Struthers. Shot up. Off the rim. No good. Tapped to Crest. Goddard's with the basketball for Crest. Pass down to the right wing. Cross-court pass over to Armstrong. She drives the baseline all the way to the rim. Left hand and layup is good. Nice drive by the Lancers. 12-6. Indians up by 6. Watrick with the ball. Back over to Bradshaw at right wing. Back up top to Carter. Now to the left wing to Watrick. Up top to Coombs. Coombs holds the ball, gives to Watrick. Open at the free throw line, or right elbow, no good. Coombs with the rebound, no good, but she's fouled and she'll go to the rim. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. All kinds of trouble with phones and getting a hold of the station here, but we should be up and live streaming, so we'll call the game on the live stream so you guys can enjoy it at home on the live stream. Coombs with first free throw in and out, no good, as she lines up for her second. Second shot on its way and up and through and good. 13-6. Indians up by 7. 2:23 left to go in the first. Extraordinarily late start here. There was 2 junior high games previous to this. Started at 4 o'clock this afternoon. They ran late. Just 1 gym format. So the junior high traveled with the high school tonight. On just 1 day of school left for Christmas break. So that's why the late start for the girls game. We apologize for the delayed start. Pass down court to McCracken. McCracken at right wing. Up top the free throw line to Coombs. Shot on the way. Long, no good. Rebound goes to Armstrong for the Lancers. She gets it back to Goddard's. Goddard's down the left wing for the Lancers. Crosses back over to her left. Now back to her right. Passes to Armstrong at the right wing. Cross court pass all the way to the other side. Shot on its way. Good. And that is a 2-pointer as her foot was on the line. 13-8. Indians up by 5. 1:36 left to go here in the first. Bradshaw all the way to the rim. Shot up. No good. They're going to call her with a travel. Good move by Clara Bradshaw. Drug her foot. So it'll go back to the Lancers. Pass inbounds. Full court pressure applied. Now the ball's loose on the floor. Coombs comes up with it for the Indians. Turnover against the Lancers. Hutcherson all the way down the corner to Wattrick. Back to Hutcherson. Wide open, long three-pointer. Off the front rim. No good. Rebound Goddard's for the Lancers. Goddard's pushes the ball hard down the court. Now crosses back over top of the key. She's picked up down there by Wattrick. Now over to the right wing. Shot from the left elbow on its way off. No good. Rebound Indians. Bradshaw for the Indians brings the ball back down for the Indians. 54 seconds left to go in the first. A 5-point lead for the Indians. Bradshaw is going to be bumped at the free throw line. And it'll be a foul on the Lancers, so it will stay with the Indians. Carter and Elise Doherty check in for the Indians. Indians basketball under their own rim. Wattrick set to put the ball in play for the Indians. Pass inbounds to Hutcherson all the way to the rim. Shot up, no good. Rebound, tipped around, being chased down and chased by Hutcherson. Oh, they're going to call that an over in the back, but it was touched. Seemed to be touched by each team, and I don't think we had possession of the ball before it went to the back court. 40.6 seconds left to go in the first. 13-8, Indians up by 5. Mike frantically works on trying to get connected with the telephone. Drive to the rim, cut off by the Indians. Now back up top to Goddard's. Goddard's to Goddard's. There's Reagan Goddard's. Shot up, no good. And Lindsey Goddard's. 5'4" freshman is Lindsey. Reagan Goddard's is a 5'5" senior. Back down comes the Indians. Doherty at right wing. Back up top now, swings it around to Carter at left wing. Back up top to Watcher. Pass inside. Tough pass to Hutcherson. In front of the rim. Shot on its way. Rolls out. No good. Fight for underneath. And it's going to be a jump ball between the Lancers and the Indians. It's going to go back to the Lancers with 7.9 seconds left to go here in the first. Lancers basketball, 7-9. Gets it inbounds. And it goes back to Strickler. Strickler all the way down the court and knocked out of bounds. And that's not quite going to be the end of the first quarter. 5.5 tenths of a second left. 13-8. Indians up by 5. Indians missing plenty of easy shots underneath. And there's the end of the first. The score is 13-5. Indians lead by 5. We'll have to go to a commercial because we're not on the radio, so we'll just stay here live. Actually, I think they're going to put a half second back on. And they got 5 seconds on the clock, so they're going to have to wait for that to get fixed. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter as they have a little glitch issues with the clock trying to get time back on it. 13-5, the Lady Indians lead by 5 after the first quarter. St. Paul basketball starts second quarter just underway here in the second. Indians up by 5, 13-8. Doherty with the ball, back to Carter at left wing. She swings it up top to Wadrick, who swings it to Hutcherson at right wing. Hutcherson holds the ball, now dribbles to the left hand, picks up her dribble. Bad pass right to Armstrong for the Lancers. Armstrong back up top to Armstrong, over to the left wing to Strickler. Strickler dribbles to her left, past Hutcherson, loses it out of bounds. It's going to be touched last by the Indians, so it'll stay with the Lancers. 7:30 left to go here in the first, 13-8. Indians up by 5. Lancer basketball under their own basket. Pass inbounds, now goes, stays inbounds. Long three-pointer, and it goes for the Lancers. 13-11, 2-point lead for the Lady Indians. 7:19 left to go here in the second period. Pass over to Hutcherson at left wing. Cross-court pass to Carter. Three-point shot of hers on the way. Good. Katie Carter buries a three from the right wing. Strickler with it. Guarded closely by Hutcherson. Now pass ahead to number 12, Holleran. Holleran all the way down. Kicks back out to Armstrong. Three-point shot on the way. Good. 16-14. 6:50 left to go here in the second period. Indians up by 2. Hutcherson with the basketball up top to Carter. Carter to McCracken. Cross-court pass over to Wadrick. Wadrick drives to the elbow. Kicks it up top. Three-point shot on the way by Doherty. No good. Rebound, Crest. Armstrong works it ahead to Holleran. Holleran with the basketball. Over to the right wing. Shot on the way by Holleran. Off the rim. No good. Long range. Loose on the floor. Fighting for it. And it goes back to the Lancers. Layup inside, no good. Rebound, Wadrick. Wadrick pushes the ball down the floor. Hesitates, shot up, no good. Short, rebound, Strickler. Strickler pushes the ball back down for the floor. Now it's steal by Hutcherson. Hutcherson all the way into the rim. Tries to pass to Wadrick. And it's going to be a foul, I believe, on the Lancers. Thank everybody for joining us on the live stream. It's the only thing we got going here tonight. So
apparently it's working, Dan.
If you want to tell everybody to get on the live stream, we can't seem to get connected to the radio station. We're up here at Colony, Kansas, and it's kind of dead zone up here. Absolutely no cell phone service, and we had to go through the school's internet to get the live stream working. We finally got it up and going. The Indians have went cold here. Just one three-pointer by Carter is the only points they've scored since about midway through the first quarter. Lancer basketball, they trail by 2, 16-14. Pass back up top to Holleran. Holleran to the right. Now down to the baseline, kicks it out, shot on the way, no good. Rebounds loose, and still loose. Good hustle by the Indians. Armstrong with the basketball. Now it's getting knocked everywhere. Whistle blown. And I'm not even sure whose basketball it is.
They're calling it a jump ball.
Jump ball. She blew the whistle, I guess, because it went out of bounds, but
she must not have known whose it was either.
Couldn't tell who it went out on, so they call it a jump ball. Timeout, Lancers. Not much need for a commercial break here. Mike, you want to thank Farmers Bank and all the sponsors for being able to bring us the live stream. Indians lead 16-14, 5:26 left to go in the second quarter.
Kind of the way it goes sometimes, Dan. We've had trouble earlier in the year with the radio working and the live stream not being able to come up. Now tonight's the opposite effect, so hopefully we get everything straightened out, but I do think location's got something to do with it. We've had a little trouble, well, a lot of trouble. There's no signal up here on cell phones, and that's what we operate on for the radio broadcast. So thank goodness we got some internet service because we can at least get it out to the people on the live stream, which, by the way, if you're already here, you know how you got here, but you might tell your friends. If you pull up the hot1055.net website and click on the St. Paul Indians banner, it'll take you to the YouTube channel. You can fire up the live stream on YouTube, and like Dan said, brought to us by Farmers Bank.
Colony Crest basketball coming out of the Crest timeout. Indians lead 16-14. Lancers with the basketball. Right wing over to Armstrong. Armstrong dribbles back up top, down to the corner to Strickler. Drives the baseline, tries a reverse layup, and the Indians come out of there with it. That was Holleran trying the reverse layup. Struthers with the basketball, kicks it up top to Carter. She stands above the three-point line, gives it to Wartrick, left wing, inside to Coombs. Coombs with a couple moves, shot up, and she can't get it to go. Tapped out of bounds. It should be Indians basketball, and it's not. I thought that was out on the Lancers. It goes back to the Lancers. Apparently it was out on Coombs. It's not the way I seen it, Mike.
I didn't see it that way either. We're right in front of it, but
long pass down the court to Bowen. Bowen passes it back to Armstrong. Mike, you don't have to be careful. We're not. You can say whatever you want on the internet.
That's right. We can have all kinds of fun at this rate.
Drive to the basket by Armstrong in front of the rim. Shot up. She gets the roll. Tough shot. Somehow she got it to go, and she ties the score at 16. Wartrick with the basketball for the Indians. Over to Struthers. It's been all Lancers here since about midway through this first quarter. Indians really struggling getting any shots up. As Bradshaw goes, gets it partially blocked. Now it's going to be a foul on the Indians, and it'll go to the Lancers.
Had a little trouble keeping my stats starting out, Dan. I've lost track of who scored what points, so we're going to have to rely on Coach Burke, hopefully provide us some. The only problem is I don't know if we'll be able to receive them or not.
Probably
so we'll
not.
see.
You've been trying to provide too much technical assistance.
Trying to get us on the air, and it just wasn't happening. And meanwhile, basketball game's going on.
Pass into the backcourt. Now over to the left wing to Holler. And Holler holds it over her head, back up top to Goddards. We got two Goddards on the team. And it's his turnover and goes back to the Indians. Claire Bradshaw with the basketball all the way down in. Euro step layup, good. Nice move as Bradshaw split all the defenders for the Lancers.
Just thread the needle right through that lane.
And back down the court comes Goddards, Lindsey Goddards. Drives towards, cut off there by Bradshaw. She spins a couple times. It's going to be a foul on the floor, and I believe that's going to be on Bradshaw. As we should have known, we would have trouble. Was here plenty early and got set up, and we knew he was going to have trouble and just kept trying to get closer and closer to a window. The way our live stream works is we work through a Verizon hot box of our own, and it didn't even want to pick up any service, so it was not the Crest Lancer AD was nice enough to get us a hold of their tech guy and get us up and running on the live stream by going through their internet. But we're both having trouble getting connected to the internet and make a phone call through it, so we're just going to have to stick with the live stream here tonight. Shot on the way, no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Go back to the Indians. They lead 18-16. 3:24 left to go here in the second period. Nice gym, Mike, but not very big and
not
pretty
very big
crowded
at all.
here
Not a lot
on
of
a
room
Monday
on the
night.
sides. Yeah.
All right, before Christmas break. I know the Indians just have one more day of school left. Not sure about the Lancers. Pass inside to Coombs. Coombs with a definite height advantage. Now Doherty with it. Now Hutcherson back out to Wartrick. Wartrick holds it, kicks it up top to Struthers. Struthers looks inside, back to Coombs. Three-point shot of hers is in there. Katie Coombs with her second three of the night gives the Indians a 21-16 lead. Strickler with the basketball. She double teamed down in the corner, and it's going to be another foul on the Indians. And that's going to be the sixth team foul. We'll see who it's on as it's clear down on the other end of the court. And that's just going to be the first on Hutcherson. Team foul number 6 on the Indians. 2:41 three-point shot on its way off the rim, high, no good. Rebound Doherty. Doherty streaks down the right side for the Indians. Kicks it out to Struthers. Hutcherson to Coombs. Free throw line shot, long, no good. Coombs wasn't really ready to shoot that. Turned around, seen how open she was, kind of forced it up there and just a little bit long. Goddards with the basketball. Over to the right wing. And that's going to be a foul on who? It's going to be a foul on Colony. St. Paul basketball, 2:05 left to go here in the second period. Pass back up top to the elbow. Inside, Hutcherson, tough shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound, Colony. It's going to be a foul on the Indians. That's going to send Colony to the line, shoot to 1-1. .148 left to go in the second period. 21-16. Indians up by 5. It's going to be Colony shooting 1-1 at Bowen to the line to shoot the front end of 1-1.
Pretty good ball game here in the first half, what I've got to see of it anyway, Dan.
Off, no good. Rebound goes to Katie Coombs for the Indians. She gets it off to Watrick. Now to Doherty at left wing. Now back to Watrick. Back up top to Coombs. Shot from the elbow. Good. Katie Coombs.
Katie Coombs having a good first half.
Starting to turn it up a little bit. Colony back down with the basketball. Did you have any luck out there, Mike? Over the left wing.
Yeah,
shot on the way.
Good outside.
Goddard's with the shot. 23-16, 1:15 left to go. McCracken with the basketball to the corner to Carter. Now back to McCracken. Three-point shot by McCracken. Long, no good. Rebound. Oh, Katie Carter as the ball hits on the out-of-bounds line. It'll go back to the Lancers. 23-19, 4-point lead for the Indians. Up top, Goddard brings the ball down. Just under a minute left to go. Now down to the corner. Now back to Goddard. Drives the baseline. Shot up short, no good. Coombs with the rebounds. Outlet to Watrick. Watrick pushes it down the left-hand side. Now she comes to the right. Tough shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Lancers. Rebound, Holleran. Holleran right back down to the right wing position. Up top to Armstrong. Armstrong dribbles against Carter.
St. Paul looks like they're almost playing a zone, Dan.
By golly, they are. And that's the first time I think
sticky man-to-man. I don't remember ever seeing that before.
I don't either. And I'm talking not in 30 years.
It's a good old-fashioned zone defense they're playing down there.
Shot on the way from the outside. Rebound, Lancers. Put back, no good. Coombs gets the rebound. Shot up at the buzzer by Watrick, no good. Halftime scores 23-19. Indians up by 4. We'll be back with more audio here at our halftime show in just a minute.